Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. We're playing Jeskai MoonBlade. This is the name that I gave to this deck based on Stoneforge Mystic and Blood Moon. The deck won Saturday's MTGO challenge. Yesterday I played my first league with this and went a cool 4-1. We had plenty of games where Blood Moon won single-handedly. Plenty of games where Stoneforge Mystic were super powerful. Also, the Wood yesterday didn't quite shine. I think we only played one matchup against Jund Sagavan, where this card just like stopped my opponent from working. But yeah, I'm sure it is also yeah, just very good in many other matchups. Obsidian Charm was very good against Tron yesterday. We won drawing 2 of these. So I'm pretty happy. Also, board is in against blue-white control. It was strong, killing Mystic Gate twice. Cost reduction, pretty funny. But yeah, overall, this is the deck that I am going to be playing. It's honestly just only 1-drops because you play with Prismatic Ending, Bone Crusher Giant, and Lightning Helix as your removal spells. Your threats are Fury, Season Pyromancer, but basically it's just Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, I mean, deck is pretty simple. Just like many Blood Moon strategy. So let's just hop into the queue. We got Danik, Pious Apprentice. You'd be like, what is this, Mangu? It's 2-mana 2/3 lifelink that annoys cards like Colossus, Archon of Cruelty. It's mostly just a 2-mana 2/3 that also does other things. Okay, we're starting here. I'm on the play. Yeah, that's a hand of Magic the Gathering. Let's go. 7 cards each. Roger Triome. Yorgo. Yorgo. Yorgo, Yorgo. Okay, they went Marsh. Let's go. Sure. I'll play my Mystic. So basically what happens with the mana base is kind of funny. You want to have Plains and Island. Alright, so now this is weird because I don't want to get College Complete since they can just kill my Stoneforge and then have this card in hand. But also I don't want to get the Sword since I don't have like Pyromancer or other creatures. I'm just going to get Bottomschool, I think, since that's like the bridge in between of the two, I think. Okay, what am I playing against? Mill, maybe? They did just... No, it can't be Mill. What is this? Ooh, Grief Ephemerate. Okay. It's a powerful deck. Especially when they draw Grief and Ephemerate. There's a lot of powerful stuff going on in Modern. Oh wow, they don't have... I guess they might have Persist. Huh. Okay. Okay, fine. Fine. Yeah, sure. I've never seen this interaction. Grief Persist. What did you pitch? Whoa, Archon of Cruelty? Okay. Okay. I'm not going to attack. Now what? Well, now I have 2 Stoneforge, so they can't kill them. So I'm gonna get the Cadre Complete. I can just bounce the Construct. Sorry, the Germ. Maybe I should just get the Sword. Getting Sword maybe is just safe. Although they can chump block it with Grief. Yeah, Cadre Complete also dies to Prismatic Ending. I'm just gonna get the Sword. I mean, not that Sword doesn't, but yeah. Getting the Sword here. You go. Alright, well, as far as pipeline recently. Okay, cool. Yeah, most of Good morning, Kredzora. Am I hyped for the return of Vintage Cube on Magic Online? I didn't know. Yeah, definitely. I'll be streaming as a Magic Online Cube. Alright, I banned an Archon of Cruelty. I need my Danik. Alright, this Prismatic Ending, huh? Yeah, let's get the Plains. And yeah, let's do this thing that will chum block. And again, I might have gone the color complete. That would have maybe been better. Card tends to be awkward sometimes. The fact that it doesn't go face like Lightning Bolt makes it definitely way more awkward. Okay, please Teferi for Mengu. Teferi for Mengu. Ay ay ay. Nothing. I have nothing. Wish it was a Kajico Blade, huh? Yeah, I mean, they went on Margrave Archon the turn after I made the choice, so. It's okay, we'll be losing this game, but then it comes in from the sideboard. We'll be able to say cards in graveyard can't be target of spells and abilities, and they will be lost. Teferino. Okay, Teferino. Oh, they +1. Sure. Goodbye, Stoneforge. Okay, let's top deck Teferi. Teferi. Alright, I'm dead on board. Alright, good game. Good game, good game, good game. I mean, I've been spending my last 2 or 3 stream playing with Archon of Cruelty, so it's fine that they will lose to it now. Alright, so Danny comes in, the 3 resting Papagas come in. Probably the Flusteroni as well. I'll take out 4 Prismatic Ending. There's a lot of bad cards in here. I think I want to take out Kaja Complete. They have Teferi and Prismatic Ending. I think this card is good, but at the same time, you need to know when to sideboard it out. Maybe Fury also does. Does Fury seem good? I mean, not that I need Elixir. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with this. Chalice? You want to take out Chalice? Might be right. They probably also play Chalice, don't they? And I guess they play Ephemerate. They play Ephemerate, don't they? Okay. This hand is good. A 1. You must play a 1. Chalice doesn't counter Flash. I'll go Strand, go. Chalice only counters the first side of Flash Storm. The other side, the copies are put on the stack. There aren't cast, and Chalice only counters the spell as it's being cast. Okay, I'll go Stoneforge and what do I want to pick up here? I think I'll pick up the sword. What's the highest Chalice I've seen people play? Well, yesterday we played it for 4 against Blue White. Because they had Memory Illusion in the graveyard. But yeah, we didn't win that game. Okay, they go Prismatic Ending. Yeah, I think I want to go Stoneforge again with Luster Storm up. It's also like so good that you just got all your equipments out of the deck so that you can't draw them. Because drawing the equipment is definitely the worst part of Stoneforge Mystic. The reason why I dislike this card so much is that you draw the equipments and in this format you don't have Brainstorm to shuffle them away. So as a result, you just get stuck with them in hand. But this deck with Blood Moon, I've often just stalled the game. Alright, I go Fateful Mending. How about I go Fluster here? Might be premature. It might be premature. But I don't know, just Mending like that in main phase. Like maybe that means they don't have lands. Maybe they do and they just fuck up. Buongiorno, Matte. Put Chalice on 8 in the Tron Mirror. Wow, did I get like super god here? Maybe. Did they go Grief Ephemerate? No way. Okay, no, they don't. They discarded Batter's Claw instead of the sword. And now I can go see some Pyromancer. Now I think I just want to put into play the sword here. Yeah, I'll do that. Even if they discard my Season Pyromancer, I can flash it back the turn after. I'll go like plains. And I keep it so that it can't bounce with the fairy. The mystic can bounce the sword. The mystic. Yeah, Esper Reanimator is definitely a deck. This person is playing a different version with Grief, which I didn't have in my previous version. I don't know, not a big fan of Grief. Maybe if you just, I mean, I guess you can reanimate it with Persist. It's not bad. Like you'd have to have a way to get value out of Grief other than just Ephemerate to make it good, because that deck just, you know, it's been out forever. The Rift Ephemerate Black White deck, and just doesn't really work. But you know, the Living End deck makes a good use of Grief. Very good use of Grief. The Living End is definitely one of the tier 1 deck. Been playing that deck a lot. Our opponent passes here. They have Faithful Mending in the graveyard. Now, what do I want to do? I think I'll attack first because I might draw Blood Moon and then I'll slam that. Couldn't easily play around that at all. So yeah, let's do this. Let's see what they do. Hope that then they fade up push or something. Yeah, they're looking for fade up push. Where's the Blood Moon? Right, where's the Blood Moon? I think it's on top of my deck. Yeah, I think it's on top of my deck. Alright, I discarded Umber Right Steferino. Sure. Blood Moon, por favor. Blood Moon, por favor. Fury. Alright. Fury is going to be perfect to be discarded, I believe. Yeah, I'll discard Fury and a land so that I make a token. Yeah, let's discard Fury and Mountain so that I still have blue-white to draw either Flusterstorm or Rest in Peace. There it is. Bam. Boom. You go. And now we have this little non-boss Season Pyromancer Rest in Peace, but who cares? You know, my opponent's playing with Archon of Cruelty. We need to stop that. Sure, they're on 3 cards in end. The Aurora Borealis Plains. Ooh, they can bounce the Sword of Farnice and discard it maybe. No? Okay. Yeah, that's a good thing of Rest in Peace. This isn't like Danik. In Danik, you just bounce it and you can just still reanimate. But Rest in Peace is a super powerful ATB effect that just neutralizes the graveyard immediately. Well, I am going to put into play the sword. Keep it on this elemental token. And attack my opponent with all the fairy. Draw a card. Another Rest in Peace. Ah, pass here. Going to do anything. Alright, that's it. That's it. Rest in peace. Okay, we got 3. I mean, it's not little. We definitely have severe graveyard hate. I always play with a lot of graveyard hate in my decks lately because I believe their graveyard decks are super good. Dredge even, I don't know if you won one of the challenges or definitely made a very good result, Dredge. So yeah, that's a resurgence of that. Now, what about Chalice? Honestly, I haven't seen Ephemerate. It might be my opponent doesn't have it. Does my opponent have the Ephemerate? It might have not. How about I take them out? What do I bring in? Maybe the Fury. Bad. The explosives does nothing. Get complete. Or the Throat Bone Crusher? I don't know. I just not decked. 58. Yeah, maybe some Prismatic Ending. Yeah. Go with this. This deck, again, won the Saturday challenge, and I only changed it a little bit in the sideboard. I didn't touch the main deck. The person who won said it's their brew, so I just added more things for Burn and Tron, which are very popular in the league. They might not be as popular in the actual, challenges and etc. Definitely Tron. I never see Tron doing well in the challenges, but it's very popular in the leagues. By far the deck I play against the most. Okay. So I added a fourth Charmaw. Okay, Archon pitching. Sorry, Griff pitching Archon. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. It's not. It's not. My hand definitely like it has just the lands and spells, and yeah, not even that good of a land with 3 planes. But that's what it is. A Blood Moon mana base does that. I haven't seen Blood Moon yet. I definitely don't mind playing it in this matchup. Oh, by the way, Grief cannot target yourself. This is not like Thoughtseize. Stick to Fairy. Alright. Do they have Persist? They don't. What did I pick? Archon. Okay, so I am assuming they reanimate Grief next turn. I mean, I have nothing else. I guess, yeah, I have nothing. I'll get my Stoneforge. Maybe I got Battle School. I don't know, I think Sword is better than Battle School. Yeah, I think this is bait. Here you go. Faithful Mending. Please don't have Archon Reanimator. No! Please don't have Persist. Please do not have Persist. Nice. Alright, there, just left up mana for Flashback though. I'm not drawing well here. I'll just pass. And it wasn't good already and didn't develop at all, so I only drew lands. Now they can even discard Umber Rights. Thoughtseize. Wow, you discarded Thoughtseize? Crazy. What's your hand to discard Thought? Sure. Weird. I guess they just really want a cantrip. Okay. Oh, they do have Thoughtseize, maybe. Well, they could have started with Thoughtseize and then bounced the Germ out. Oh, this is what they add. Alright, fine, fine. Okay, that's okay to me. I'm gonna get, yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, I didn't have a play around this. Opponent has 2 cards in hand. Let me stomp the Fairy. Play Stoneforge again. That Sword, they got 2 cards, and they weren't good last turn. I mean, they could have Burr Rights. Yeah, they need Persist or Burr Rights, but they ran out of a Faithful Mending. Grief? What's that? Alright, the Hardcast Ephemerate. Sorry, the Hardcast Grief. And I take my... I don't know, what do you take? Yeah, I might take my Fury, sure. Is that the Sword of Fire and Ice? Yeah, I just need to find a way to stop their Archon. Need to find a way to stop their Archon, and does Teferi do anything for that? Not really. I could just go Sword, keep an attack here. I think it's still like the best. Fine. Eh? Still the best line. Like they need to chum block. Yeah, they have to chum block. I keep on deck thinning. Actually though, one sec. Actually though. It's probably better that I play Bone Crusher. So that when they reanimate the Archon, what I can do is reanimate Bone Crusher. Sorry, I mean attack, cast Bone Crusher, and vial this in, so that when they reanimate the Archon, if they do, yeah, I'll have something. Yeah, I think this is. I'll have uh, I'll have the Teferi around and one creature to attack with immediately. Because I just don't think I accomplish much if I go Sword of Kip here. They just block. And I have one thing that I can Prismatic Ending. Fateful Mending. Okay, please don't find Persist. Please don't find Persist. They've gained 6 life here to the Fateful Mending. They cast it 3 times already. Please don't find Persist. They discarded Grief and Land. Okay, they have 2 cards. Even thought this would be bad, because they do have the answer to the Archon. Sort of. Okay, cool. They're just passing, looks like. Nice. Going to play the sword here. Draw. Alright, doesn't make any sense to bounce Grief, in my opinion. Yeah, what I do is just cast a Fairy Time Reveler so that I can't kill the thing I keep in response. And then I can even like bounce Batterskull to then vial it in. And by bouncing Batterskull, I can draw like a Rest in Peace or stuff like that. Yeah, maybe. And if they reanimate the Archon, I still have another Teferi. I think it's a good line. Yeah. I was hoping to draw, again, like one of the 8 piece, like Blood Moon or stuff like that. And now, so this thing is Menace. But I can kill my Teferi if they want. Maybe I should. Yeah, no, I think I'm fine in offering the trade. If they don't take the trade, I'm okay. It means that they have to attack, and then I can keep the sword, do whatever they want. Yeah, that's fine with me. And now I can play Batterskull with the Stoneforge. Again, I could have kept an attack, and they would have probably traded. So maybe what I did wasn't great. I just really wanted to draw a card to find a Danik or Rest in Peace, or even a Flash Storm. Old Drifter. Yeah, I'm just so surprised that actual Divinations is played modern, and I can't believe it to be right, but okay. I mean, I've played Esper. I played a list with Esper with Drifter. Was so disappointed. Anyway, of course, they couldn't ephemerate in response because of Teferi, and now we get to dig deeper a lot with the sword. Because my opponent now cannot interact with me after Teferi. I'll put the sword on the Stoneforge so that I diversify. I don't care about the extra life. I deal a lot of damage, draw a card. Let's see if I find a Rest in Peace, a Force of Negation, a Blood Moon, or a Danik. Find the Season Pyromancer. Okay. Well, I can go. Yeah, I can play this land. Yeah, no, I can just top like that. Yeah, this is fine. And I discard Prismatic Beast and Bone Crusher. Hello, Adri. Welcome. Prismatic Vista and Bone Crusher. Alright, that's the Blood Moon, unfortunately. I don't have the mana at the moment. But I don't think I could have done it any different way. So I am simply passing the turn here. You go, opponent. Bounce Batterskull? Yeah, that's what we did. Although, not sure if it was. Anyway, let's see if they have like a Supreme Verdict. My Blood Moon is king next turn. Opponent lands will all turn into Mountain, leaving Death isn't a card in Modern. They play their own Teferi. Sure. Opponent's on 12. I'm sure they are dead on board here. even without the Blood Moon. How dangerous Moon? Yeah, it's going well. Well, my opponent never found the persist the top 25 cards, or the Market Griff or Umber Rights, or an Umber Rights, so their deck didn't quite function. Again, I was on my opponent's side for a while, but yeah. Sometimes that deck just doesn't work. Okay, let's see if I have lethal. I'll count. I have 4, 8, 11. I think a quick count made me not count lethal. But I'll just be playing Blood Moon, and I'm sure my dead. Oh wow, they're grief. Huh. Okay, I guess they're not dead. Mm-hmm. Sure. They're not dead yet. Yeah, let me recount quickly, but this one deals 4, this one deals 8, this one deals 11. So I believe I'm simply yeah, I believe I'm simply attacking them. Draw card. Shouldn't have tapped the mountain, probably. Definitely shouldn't have. Draw. I'll play Pyromancer. I think I want to discard Teferi and Plains. Yeah, I have nothing to do. I'll pass the turn. So still haven't won yet. Yeah, no one releases Teferi Plus. Teferi Plus is just a bridge between Teferi Minus. Yeah, you're flashing that back. Sure. Alright, we won. Won this game simply by being a Jeskai Stoneblade. I never really had any Blood Moon or any Chalice act. Just the power of Stoneforge Mystic. Not a great hand, but I'm not going around mulliganing hands with lands and spells. Yeah, Butterskull not performing much in this, but we'll see. Arbor Grazer, oh wow, playing against Titan. I don't know what Titan looks like. I think yet again our prismatic ending are dead. Not great. Not great, our prismatic ending just don't do anything ever. I guess MTGO leagues are more like friendly. There's less people playing like actual, Ragavans and such. Yeah, it could be for color escape shift. Alright, they go to Fairy, 8 on 2 Bone Crusher face. And like bounce the Arbor Grazer. Sure. Healed the Fairy with my prismatic ending. So very happy to find a 1-for-1. If that bounced Arbor Grazer would have been bad, but maybe they just don't have lands in it. Okay, they got their 4th land here. Let's see. What do you do? Omnath! Oh no, and they can't kill that. Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with this season Pyromanzo. What do I discard? Definitely Prismatic Ending. Yeah, I might just use the Bottle School. Okay. I'll evoke Fury. Kill the Omnath. And then next turn I have Bottle School. Keep on using fetches. I do believe in deck thinning. When the life gain doesn't matter, the life loss doesn't matter. Okay, a second Omnath. The Valakut. Hmm. Still not conceding, but I can't ever think of a scenario where I win. I'm not very good at drawing Blood Moon today, unfortunately. Okay, to go red and 6, get back a fetch land, go up to 1,000,000 mana. Ooh, Dread of the Elysian Grove. I can now shoot. Hmm. They can now shoot up to 6 damage. Actually, if they have additional lands, they can shoot 12. Hmm. I draw Blood Moon. Their Valakut doesn't work anymore, but I certainly have plenty of mana to do things. Hmm. Yes, if I try them, that means they're playing the Bring to Light Valky deck. Hmm. I'll attack Ren. One of his for advantage, kind of random and pretty bad here. Okay, my opponent ticked up Ren to pick up back the Triumph to cycle. They have older basics. Okay, I guess they drew this afterward. Alright, game shit. That's the alright, good game. Okay. Need to draw my blood moon. Pretty please. Pretty please. Can I draw my blood moons? Alright, now I think I once again want to take out chalices. You know what? Maybe chalices is more of a cyber card. The more I play with this card, the more it seems like a cyber card. Okay, this one stops Ran 6. I don't know if it's reasonable. Could be. Definitely Obsidian Charmaw. I don't think I want the. Okay, I'll take out chalices. I can trim some of these prismatic ending. They still kill Teferi and Dryad, so maybe they're not the actual worst. Hydra Complete is bad against Teferi and ending. I think once again Hydra Complete goes out. Yeah, let's go. Got a playset of Obsidian Charmaw, not afraid to use them. Chest of the Void, sure, it has merit, but I want this. I want to have Chest of the Void in my deck if this card stops multiple things, not just Arbor Grazer, which is supposed to come into play on turn 1. That isn't very good. But I have Season Pyromancer hoping to fix it. I draw Mountain, of course. Okay, that's a very good land. And now I already got all my bases covered with the Stoneforge Mystic. Okay, so Ruggrain Triumph and Forest. For Brandon 6 maybe. Over a Prismatic Ending. Sure. I think I want to go for Season Pyromancer. I want to keep the land. I'll discard Batterskull and Charmaw here. Yeah, it's not good. I could have discarded a mountain and play Steam Vent. But then if I don't draw land, it's super sad. Alright, random 6. I have enough to kill it. I'm okay here, unless they play up for a Grazer. Which would be quite annoying, guys. That costs 5, no cost reduction for it. Hmm. Yeah, wow, Burra Grazer saving the day. I'll play more Season Pyro. I'll discard Stoneforge for sure, and maybe Secret Foundry. Just looking for that Blood Moon. Just never draw Blood Moon these days. Alright, I'll just play a top land and top. Really digging. Oh, the Broker? Yeah, just well today. We won the first match, and now we are fighting against. Whoa, Supreme Verdict. Didn't expect that. Sure. Hmm. Pull up one of the Spriomes. Not sure it matters much. Pass. Go Charizard. Go Charizard. I got back the Triumph. Now they can cycle it inside of it. Maybe I was supposed to get rid of Temple Garden. Maybe no, I can't get rid of Forest. Impressive iteration in that deck. Huh. Sure. Put must have infinite lands in their hand. If it bounce, you bounce. Well, I can go piating on this Ryan 6. Nah, I just replay my Charizard. Well, they already have a Triumph in hand, so might as well just kill one. If they want to cycle it, they already have. Oh, they go for Valky now. And they cast the Tibalt side. So they'll be able to exile my Armaw. What else? Well, I have Teferi to bounce Armaw. Although I only have one blue mana, so if they cast Charmaw, they lose the blue mana. So maybe in order for them, I guess they can Prismatic Ending my Teferi if I just keep it there. Awkward game. I think I have to do this to make sure they can't cast Charmaw before they kill Teferi. Ride Valakut. Matchup's very brutal. Yeah, if I never draw my Blood Moon, it's very brutal. Which will amaze me. They kill my Teferi by just playing land. They could. Now their Ren is also threatening. Guess I'll kill Ren and the Dryad. They can do me 3 if they want. They're playing so quick and so well. That's not their deck very well. Okay. They have 2 cycle lands in end. I just do Escape Shift, a Bring to Life for Escape Shift. They have a Charm mod that I can cast with Tibalt Imposture. Yep. The Boros lands. Blood Moon work? No. The non-basic land are mountain, I mean. They have 6 cards in and 6 cards in and so many. I hope there are a lot of lands that they got with the Rancid. They for sure have a Triumph. No, I regret having killed the Triumphs. I don't regret having killed the Mountain. I died to Escape Shift. I might not die to Scale Shift. I don't know, I kill so many lands. Maybe they don't have any more mountains left. And don't get me wrong, yeah, I lose nothing. If they put things on the stack, it's over. But maybe they just, only have 3 mountains in the deck. Because they only play 60 cards, they don't play 80. But they can't play a huge amount of mountains. Yeah, they only have 3. So they didn't shoot me anything. Cool. You need 6 for this. Oh! That's... Well, I can't really go Blood Moon because they just bounce it. But I can go Sword. Attack face, attack the fairy. Yeah. Hopefully I don't have anything. Cool. So Teferi goes to 2 and they can't bounce. Alright. Okay, they have a Roguery Triumph in hand and it's lethal. Yeah. Alright, good game. Good game. I did my best. I did my best. There's no way for me to both attack the fairy and play Blood Moon. Okay. I'll take a 1-minute bathroom break and be back playing more of this deck. Okay. Well, my hand's very good. I could go Chalice on 0. Or I could wait and Chalice for 1. I think I don't mind going Chalice for 0. Chalice for 0, land go. Chalice stops Ornithopter, Memnite, Mishra's Bubble. Which are the cards that give my opponent the explosion. Especially when paired with Franglyph Drum. I got all my equipments in hand. Not great, but I got some Pyromancer to get rid of them. And this is another reason why I don't mind this version. Yeah, they got Colossal Hammer. Good. I draw Chalice on 1. Huh. Interesting. So now, if I go Chalice on 1, they can only violin the Colossal Hammer with Stoneforge. Yeah, Magda, I could see that. Although that deck is still very good. Maybe you can say it's overrated, sure, but it still like places result that doesn't like. I also think it's overrated, but the results that it places are objective, so you have to respect it to be one of the best decks. Okay, now, what do? I wish I drew this last turn. Actually, not really. I think I'm okay just going Chalice of the Void, really. Yeah. I don't have lands, which sucks. But now my opponent can only violin the Colossal Hammer. And, yeah, also Urza Saga gets their hammer out around Chalice, that's true. Yeah, I know they have Stoneforge. But I believe I need to prison them now. Then, like, I have Stoneforge and Lightning Helix up. So I'll be able to interact with them. Not to die to the Inkmoth. Yeah, they pass. They probably are just violating the Colossal. Doing now. Sure. Okay. I have to say I didn't think about this interaction. Alright, now I drew a land. Well, if I tap out for Season Pyromancer, which is my initial thought, what happens is that they might have the Pure Steel Paladin. Actually, they don't have enough artifacts to move these on the next. And they can't cast zeros. Yeah, there's no way I die next turn. Well, yes, I guess I die to a Colossal Hammer. Because I can go land via the Colossal Hammer in and put it on the Nexus. Okay, so I die to land and Colossal Hammer in hand if I play the Pyromancer. The problem is that if I don't play the Pyromancer, what do I do? I just take 11? Well, I guess I can just block it with the Cadre Complete. Yeah, honestly, I'm fine in just passing up the turn here. Yeah. They don't know I have Caldra. I tutored up Butter School, I believe. So if they just go attack with a Stoneforge, I just violent this, and this is first strike, and says whenever this creature deals combat damage to that creature, exile it. So Cadre Complete, it's untouchable in combat. I have Lightning Helix not to die to a Nexus with a Colossal Hammer. I think I'm fine here. I think my opponent doesn't. Yeah, perfect. I violate the Cadre Complete and block. They don't think they can do much here about this, and we just ate their creature. Now the Colossal Hammer chills in play. They can't move it for free with the Sigarda's aid. Yeah, this card is now blacked behind the Phyrexian Germ token. Sure. Okay, so Stoneforge goes get another Colossal Hammer, which they can't play at the moment. And I go get my Triumph. Put in my Drunk Blood Moon. The Fairy Time Reveler can't be bad either. I can bounce Sigarda's aid, and as a result, my opponent won't be able to replay it because of my Chalice. And yeah, this seems the best play. Can I lose the game by any chances? Is there any world where I can lose the game? They go 2 mana for a Pure Steel Paladin. Activate this, they still can't do anything. So yeah, I'm simply just bouncing the Cadre Complete now. Sorry, I mean disregard as 8 now. What do I want to do? Do I want to attack you? Yeah, well, I don't think they can. I don't think they can keep the Stoneforge anymore, so I'm fine attacking. Hammer Time is a very complicated deck also to play against, because you have to know exactly the lines that can have to kill you, but I think with this combination of cards, it's impossible for them to come back, and we win the game. Alright, good. Good game, good performance for this deck. Finally, Chalice of the Void shined, and again, I think that this card, Chalice of the Void, shines in a higher metagame, in the sense that, let me try to rephrase. So, in the modern challenges, or I don't know, if you go to like the Las Vegas calling, the MTG Las Vegas, you play against a lot of decks with 1-drop because people came there, you know, just like with Ragavans and such. In the Magic Online League, it's more friendly, so these cards shine less. Okay, now let's bring in the explosives. Honestly, not much else. Do I have anything that is bad? No. Everything seems good. Maybe Teferi is the worst card of the deck. Not that it is bad. Maybe Batterskull is bad. They certainly have Prismatic Ending. Maybe we should take a complete. I don't know. Let's just take out Teferi for now. Also, like, we won the game because I on the play Chalice on 0, which is, you know, not a play that you used to make. Although my opponent has a very good fame of being an excellent Hammer Time player, so I just put him on Hammer Time, and who maybe I won the game because of that. Maybe they have zeros that would have let them keep the Paladin for free, but they couldn't. Okay, my hand is good. Can't complain. Wow, land Colossal Hammer. And they didn't play a single 0, so of course I'm not playing Chalice on 0. Drew Mountain, which is good. Okay. What do I want to do here? Do I just want to play a Chalice of the Void? I think that is the best. Because that stops Sigarda's aid, which I believe to be their strongest card. Surely they don't have it in hand right now, but they might still draw it. Is he an MTGO metagame compared to the real metagame? No, I think Magic Online, especially on the challenges, is much higher than a real metagame that you can find at yours. Magic Leagues could be compared to the metagame that you find at the store for sure. Okay, they paid 2 mana for a prismatic ending to exile my Chalice. And they play Esper Sentinel. Okay, so now I'm just going to cast the Blood Moon. I draw a card, but well, they could have like Plains Wear Tear. Take it out. Clarify, Chalice is better or worse in a friendly metagame? It's worse in the friendly metagame. What did I do? Okay, they return lures. Stoneforge Mystic. Pick up the bottom. Yeah, and then I cast Fury. Probably win. Okay. Yeah, my opponent's playing black because of Thoughtseize, but as a result, turns out that they lose to Blood Moon. That is the ups and downs of choosing to play with just choosing some metagame call. You prefer Thoughtseize in some matchups, and you prefer Plains to play around Blood Moon. All right, this was good. Good morning, host band, and good morning, the tunneling cat. Thank you so much for the raid with a party of 61. How's it going? Okay, I am keeping this end. A very weird amount of base, but not afraid. Roughly with Uranus. Ooh, Uranus. Does that mean a Urian plus Rhinos? Okay, they went Godless Rhino on turn 1. Okay, I'll just go all with Fountain here. Nowhere to go. I have my mountain. I only have 1 Inspiring Bond, so no need to. 80 card Cascade. Am I feeling better? Yeah, slightly better than yesterday. Ooh, that's the Blood Moon. I don't want to let my opponent know that I play Blood Moon. What's the best way to do so? How about just going Plains Chalice? Yeah, they can never see the Blood Moon coming. This is clearly a blue-white deck. So I'll go for Chalice of the Void. Granted, I don't know if my opponent's playing the Esper Reanimator, against which Chalice isn't effective. Okay, sure. I can play that too tomorrow if it's fun. Did buy the Solitude after all. For your Rhino. Fearless. You link me. Loading, loading, loading. Wow, Omnath in right. Okay, yeah, seems fun. Weapon pool. The room for Burn Willows. Sure. There's the Charm. I love Charm. Save this link. Alright, my opponent's still waiting on my Chalice. No one ever sees a Blood Moon coming. Well, they kind of do, right? But oh, okay, they go Fateful Mending in the end. Discarding Undying Evil and Malik Rebirth. So this is the same deck that I played in round 1. Wow, they just discarded all of the Oh no, they did see the Blood Book coming after all. And they play a Divination. And the moon is red. Unfortunately, my opponent wasn't the play, so they were able to develop a very well fixed mana base. But they don't have access to white, so they can't flashback Faithful Manning anymore. Or play Burst. The ending. What can I do? Well, not much. I can just cast a Bone Crusher Giant. Maybe that is. Maybe that is good. Who knows? They tap for 4 a bunch of times. Oh wow, double black. I can cast Grief. They do! Okay, you can take Fury now. Wow, double Swamp. Sure. Yeah, they discarded Fury. Oop. I want to cast my Fury. I don't want to pitch it to the... I don't want to pitch it to the... Sorry, I don't want to cast it for free. I want to play it for 5 mana. I'm going to put into... Starts a race here. 3 damage for 4. No, another Grief? Okay. Prismatic Ending has not been very nice to me. Ooh, that's nice. And stonks the Grief. It can't have counters. And attack for 4. And I can Grief everything you want. And by that I mean awful card. Okay. I'll be very happy to cast my Chalice on 2 here. It stops what's it called? Stoneforge Mystic and Lightning Helix, but and also Stomp, I guess. But it also stops Counterspell, Faithful Mending, but mostly Persist. That's the card I'm looking for. A Margrave. Yeah, this card stops a lot against it. Yeah, I'll play this Bolt Pressure. And now I am clearly winning this race if they don't do creatures there. Ooh, they drew a spell that I can cast. It's a Mold Drifter. Okay. And they keep on attacking me. Crazy. What do you do there? Sure. You go to 5. Now, do I play a 3rd Blood Moon for cows? I don't think. Interesting some Pyromancer out for that. Let's see what's there. They have 7 cards in it. That's not Grief. Actually, very close to cast Archon of Cruelty, I say so. Yeah, they stop attacking. Come on, interaction. That gets countered by my... They want to attack here. Maybe with 1. This way I can draw a Sword of Fire and Ice. It'll be fine. Yeah, I die to land Archon of Cruelty. Ooh, there's a land. You have the Archon? Yeah, they do. Alright. Good game. Good game. Plus the second swamp here. Without the second swamp, they drew naturally. They wouldn't have cost much. But yeah, good game, good game. Let's bring Danik. Let's bring Lone Missionaries. Let's bring Plasteroni. Take out Chalices. Although my opponent's actually playing like with Molecular Rebirth, Undying Evil, and probably Ephemerate. So maybe Chalice isn't the worst. Taking out the classics. 60. We can take out 1 Chalice. I can take out 1 Fury. I think it was a good game overall. Yeah, Just did my present effect, Chalice Blood. It wasn't as effective as we were on the draw, but now we're on the play. Okay, I'll keep this hand. Not outstanding, but definitely. Oh, fountain. Oh, they have Grief Ephemerate. Who's ever? Sure. Hopefully, I don't draw any spells. It doesn't work. Because some basics so that if I draw a Blood Moon. They have to rebound. They won't attack me for 3 this turn. Mark. Sure. I'll pick up a Plains here. And yeah. They put something in the graveyard. Raw Lightning 6. Actually, I changed my mind. Protect them from blinking it. Yep, so you orient the Archon. Very good. Still draw at the Fairy to bounce that though. Oh, it's not all over. It's almost over. Blue Shadow. Drop a sword and yeah. Oh, again, like if I draw Teferi, I can continue. What's the weather like? Oh, it's says I don't know. It doesn't. I don't know. It must be like 15 degrees, 10 degrees, something like that. So go to 10. Okay, Teferi. Teferi, pretty please, or not over yet. I didn't know this was. Let me discard a card. Okay, well, I didn't cast a spell of meaningful value this game, so I lost the game. Is that for the last match of this league? Super close. Does it snow? No, it doesn't snow. That's the rule, right? Okay. It has a turn 1 Prismatic Ending, turn 2 Bone Crusher, turn 3 Blood Moon. Yes, Vilesh, it's at least the Doom posted and the Tunneling Cat sent me. Great rate. That means Living End. That also means that, wow, 3? Yeah, please. What? Muggy. That means that once again, Prismatic Ending is a dead card. It's kind of insane how often this card has never found the target today. Huh? Is it? I think it is. Yeah, unfortunately, since I'm on the draw, I won't be able to Blood Moon before they can cast their thing. They'll be casting their thing on turn 3, and my Blood Moon will just rot in hand together with the Prismatic End. Well, I have a Teferi and Chalice for Living End. The matchup shouldn't be terrible. They don't have Living End. I'll stomp you. Good outburst. Alright, So playing against the Living End, for those of you who don't know how the deck works, it's one of the cascade decks that wins by casting this Violent Burst and cascading into Living End. I've played this deck a lot last week, and there's even videos on Channel Trouble about it. Titanic doesn't work. Doesn't that work? So Zero is great. Blood Moon, I believe it's fine. Both will ever be legal and historic. Yeah, could be. Who knows? Well, I have 7 cards that are bad, both Lightning Index, but mostly Prismatic. I think I can do this. Yeah, once again, cards and graveyard can be the targets. I think this card doesn't. Let's get over. Yeah, Chalice on Zero is very good against that. Okay, I'll be keeping this hand. Definitely a weird hand, but I'm happy to keep. I think I'm just going to get Jeskai Triumph. I need a blue land to deploy my blue cards. Okay. I'll play Stoneforge. There is no way they can do the thing next turn. Signal Spirit Guide is banned in this. But I get the Cadre complete, as that is the most powerful threat. Ideally, I draw land next turn, so I'll vial this in and have Flusterstorm up. And I don't even need to play around first negation on my Teferi. By Stray Kill. It is Cycle Architect. So how do they find the grief? They do. Alright. Assuming they discard Cadre complete. But I can also get rid of Teferi. Sorry, Fluster. We're to a Blood Moon and no basic lands in it. I need to draw land if I want to be irrelevant in the game. Oh, I draw rest. Obviously, if they have Force of Negation, bad. But I believe I need to deploy and just only leave up Flusterstorm the whole game if I don't have lands. Okay, so I got my Rest in Peace, and now they have to either deal with this and then cycle some more, or just hard cap. Foundation Breaker, so they plan on dealing with this and cycle some. Very good, very good. We found a land. I am not going to Blood Moon because I need to play my Teferi first. They can Force of Negation this or Mystical Dispute this. And I'm okay with that. 4 cards. That is just find a force. They do. 2 cards left. And this is a 5/5 X-Proof, so it will be very hard for me to deal with. 2 of these. Yep. Well, I don't think I can win this game anymore. Could have played defensively and just gone Flusterstorm, but then opponent could also just have grief on Flusterstorm and do that thing. And just played around. When this Rest in Peace resolved, I thought my opponent didn't have it. Yes, they had it. Well, if they had it, what it is. I don't have Ensnare and Bridge in my deck, so maybe there's a world where I draw a Stoneforge Mystic, but Cadre Complete is exiled. Yes, Sword can do something. Like 1, 2, 3, but I'm not complaining. I think that We did all we could. I think we did all we could, and yeah, just lost. Wow, I drew so much hate and still lost it. Living End is so good. If I had the third land in this game, I think it would have been a much better shot, but I drew it a little bit too late and just deployed too late. But yeah, well done for this Jeskai MoonBlade deck. Still, an interesting take on a modern deck. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Okay, it's just 1 hour 30, and I don't want to play Arena yet.